Bitcoin be at 100,000? Yeah, that seemed right for a normal bull market. So, okay, that's a 2.5x from here or 2x from here of how it should do. Is it going to perform well? Yes. Could it be ridiculous that by the end of 25, Bitcoin's 500,000 to 1 million? It's possible. Firstly, have a plan and write it down. Write it down because you will lose your mind in the middle of the crypto bull market. This crypto opportunity is literally the perfect macro opportunity of a lifetime. It's been the best performing asset class of all time. It won't go into infinity doing this, but this is a very high probabilistic outcome that the next 2 years make life-changing money. So I think ETH outperforms Bitcoin. So Bitcoin goes up, ETH outperforms Bitcoin, Solana outperforms ETH, and something else is going to be the Solana of last cycle, which was the rocket ship.
Raoul Pal opens with a bold prediction. Bitcoin could reach $100,000 by the end of the year. This projection is based on historical market behavior, which often sees significant price increases in bull cycles. Raoul acknowledges the potential for Bitcoin to reach even higher values, such as $500,000 to $1 million by the end of 2025. Though he assigns a lower probability to these extreme outcomes. He estimates an 80% chance of Bitcoin reaching between $150,000 and $300,000 by the end of the current cycle. Raoul emphasizes the importance of having a clear investment plan. He advises investors to write down their strategies and stick to them, especially during the emotional highs and lows of a bull market. Whether you decide to average in over a period of months or make a lump sum investment, Raoul stresses the importance of consistency. He cautions against panic selling during corrections, which are normal and can even present buying opportunities. Please take a little time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. You can also check out our other videos on cryptocurrencies and the overall digital asset space and drop your comments and observations in the comments section below. Everything you do helps with the YouTube algorithm and immensely contributes to the channel's growth. Thanks and enjoy the video.
What wouldn't surprise us by the end of this year? Could Bitcoin be at 100,000? Yeah, that seemed right for a normal bull market. So, okay, that's a 2.5x from here or 2x from here. It doesn't seem impossible, which is why I've also been talking about this could be quite a bit of a bubble cycle, whether it's front loaded, so it all happens in this year, or whether it really overextends like some of the prior cycles did. I think that's possible here, so we just have to wait and see of how it should do. Is it going to perform well? Yes. Could it be ridiculous that by the end of 25, Bitcoin's 500,000 to 1 million? It's possible. But I would say that's probably a 20% chance. The 60% chance is probably, 80% chance is probably somewhere between 150 and 300,000 for the end of the cycle. So, and that's why I'm discounting it. But let's see. It depends. Is as much liquidity as we expect coming into the cycle. There's a lot to prove out. It's a theory, it's a thesis, a theory, and it's not like here's the exact code to everything. We think it's a curve that captures, I think, most of the distribution. So I think ETH outperforms Bitcoin. So Bitcoin goes up, ETH outperforms Bitcoin, Solana outperforms ETH, and something else is going to be the Solana of last cycle, which was the rocket ship. Who knows? Is it Celestia? Is it one of the ones we don't know that everybody else gets? I don't know. So something will massively outperform Solana, but as a major crypto, I think Solana is the play for this cycle. But for those who don't like Solana, Ethereum's going to do very well, and it'll do better than Bitcoin, which will do very well. Firstly, have a plan and write it down. Write it down because you will lose your mind in the middle of the crypto bull market. And your plan might be, okay, I need to average in over the next 3 months or 2 months or 1 month, or just pull the trigger now. I'm indifferent to any one of those. It doesn't really matter. Even if it falls 30%, which is normal, it'll be back up. So don't even worry about price where you get it in. Then write down, I will expect, and I'll be grateful every time I have a 35% correction en route, and maybe I can buy some more. I will be grateful for that because then it's out of the way and we can move forwards again. So I actually like them because it's like, thank God, it's done. Right, next, let's go higher. So expect that. Don't listen to your friends and FOMO because your friend is making more money because he's bought some toad meme that's gone up 57x and he's now flicking through brochures for cars. It's like, no, don't do that. Stick with your plan. Make sure it's about 80% of main assets. No, main assets is not some random currency that you learnt about that you think is going to be the next big thing. That's not a big asset. That's in your 10% bucket. It's like, is it Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and maybe some of the, maybe XRP, maybe whatever. There's a group of 10 that are really big. It's not in like Bitwise's index. Don't bother doing it. Simple. If not, it goes in your 10% bucket. No FOMO, no leverage. You will be so tempted to go, well, maybe I can just lose some 3x leverage here. 3x isn't much, right? These other degens are using 100x leverage. 3x is fine. 35% pullback, you've lost your capital. People don't realize 35% is normal. Hell, we've had some 50%ers in bull markets before. So that's 2x leverage. You're out. So just don't fuck that up. And stop trying to trade it. I literally don't know many successful, super wealthy investors that made it from trading. Paul Tudor Jones? Sure. But he's probably made more money by owning an asset management business, a hedge fund, than he has from actually trading. Yeah, Stan Druckenmiller. If you think you're Stan Druckenmiller, go get it. But you're not. The easiest way is to be the moron who buys and holds. It's just the easiest strategy in a market that does, on average, like 140% a year in the largest asset. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need leverage. You don't need to FOMO into other stupid stuff. Just do that. And then the other thing is be careful not to lose control of your coins. That's the final thing. So you've got it right. Bought the right asset allocation. You're being careful. You're filtering out the FOMO. You're having some fun in your degen portfolio. You haven't got leverage. And then suddenly you realize you've got on some stupid Thai exchange that goes down. And you're like, oh, fuck, I've just lost everything.
Raoul warns against the dangers of leverage and FOMO fear of missing out. Leverage trading can lead to significant losses, especially given the high volatility of the cryptocurrency market. He recommends avoiding leverage altogether and not being tempted by friends or trends to invest in unproven assets. Another crucial piece of advice Raoul offers is to ensure the security of your crypto holdings. He shares his personal experience of losing money in a brokerage collapse and emphasizes the importance of using secure wallets and exchanges. He advises having multiple wallets for different purposes and never keeping all your assets in one place. This reduces the risk of losing everything to a hack or an exchange failure.
I've done that. MF Global in the old finance world, that old head of Goldman ran MF Global, the largest brokerage, retail futures brokerage. I had all of my money in it. And it went bust in 2 days. It's like, boom, gone. Took 7 years to get my money back. So, people in Mt. Gox still haven't got their money back. So that's the other risk that you've got. So whether you're using a ledger device, whatever it is, you need to have that covered as well. Another one with wallets. Another way to fuck it up is, oh look, there's a mint of some new amazing thing. Quick, attach my wallet. My wallet appears to be empty. That's really simple to stop. You have, if you've got a ledger, you have 3 or 4 different wallets within your ledger. One is the one you expose to any shit like that. It has no assets in it. You transfer money in, you exchange with the asset out. You then have one where you are selling or buying your assets and you move that into another holding wallet. And that doesn't really hold your important assets in. And then your important stuff, you put in a third one. Just don't blend it all together in some big omnibus soup and then suddenly go, oh, I want to get that free JPEG. And before you know it, somebody's taken all of your long, hard savings at the end of 2025 when you think you're about to buy a house and you're not. This crypto opportunity is literally the perfect macro opportunity of a lifetime. It's been the best performing asset class of all time. It won't go into infinity doing this, but this is a very high probabilistic outcome that the next 2 years make life-changing money. Right? And most people who are young can't afford property, straddle with student debts, kind of people are drifting around, living in Koh Samui or whatever, right? Because nobody can really, you can't really settle down, even, all of these, friends of mine turned 35, 36, they've now got kids, they're like, shit, how do we afford kids' school fees? Could barely afford the house, all of that stuff. This is the opportunity. This is the chance to make some proper money. And so that's why I really care about not fucking it up, because listen, the more people we can help enter this new financial system, help us build it and can profit from it, the better. And we get to front run the institutions. You've been in since 2016. There's you front running BlackRock. Hell yeah, that doesn't happen. By the time Facebook's share, IPO, all the VCs and all of the high net worths have front run you all of the way. This is the other way around. And all of that money will come into this space. You just have to not lose control of your tokens. You have to not be buying some stupid frog with all of your net worth, where the institutions are coming for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. That would be stupid. Just don't be stupid.
Raoul also highlights the macroeconomic context, describing the current crypto opportunity as potentially life-changing. He points out that traditional financial systems often leave young people burdened with debt and unable to afford property. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, offer a unique opportunity to accumulate wealth and build a new financial future. Raoul believes that getting involved in the crypto market now allows individuals to front-run institutions like BlackRock, which are starting to enter the space. Raoul concludes by stressing the importance of responsible investing. He advises against putting all your money into speculative assets and reminds viewers to focus on the major cryptocurrencies that institutional investors are likely to target. By doing so, you can capitalize on the growth of the crypto market while minimizing risks. Please like and subscribe my channel.